one is experiencing in India, issues of nuclear power plants, issues of displacements, issues very specific to conflict zone areas. And like disability is cross-cutting across all castes, creeds, communities. Disabled people also are part of affected communities when it comes to displacements, mega projects, conflict areas. So this was basically to introduce you to these issues. So that's it. It's nice to have you for the next 2 days. Seema has spelled out certain rules. I will request all of you to stick to those rules because this is a missionary organization and we must respect their rules and regulations. I will see, largely I know language का एक issue है, particularly South Indian states से जो आए हुए हैं from Kerala, from Tamil Nadu. तो जो 2 दिन का जो ये कार्यशाला होगी इसमें largely the presentations will be in English, but I will request the lawyers who come in from different states to please assist the DPOs wherever required. थोड़ा हिंदी में जरूर मिक्स करके बोलेंगे झारखंड, छत्तीसगढ़, MP, but largely जो concept जो workshop होगा that's going to be in English. मैं आपको एक शॉर्ट प्रेजेंटेशन बताऊंगा ह्यूमन राइट्स लॉ नेटवर्क क्या काम कर रहा है, किस तरह की अब्यूजेस हो रही हैं इस देश में. This is just to give you a brief on human rights abuses in India and HRLN's work. A Human Rights Watch report of 2012 which documented human rights situations in roughly about 99 countries. Recently, the report has said that India has one of the largest democracies in the world, and they have a very vibrant media, a very active civil society, a very respected judiciary, and lots of human rights violations. Thank you. The Special Rapporteur on Extreme Poverty and Human Rights of the United Nations in 2011 said that almost half the populations in developing countries experience severe violation of their human rights, poverty, and resulting into deprivation of housing rights, right to food, shelter, education, and even health. Justice Verma, ex-Chief Justice of India, and the ex-chairman of the National Human Rights Commission has said that India has a huge population and a large part of the population suffers from poverty, and poverty is the biggest human rights violation in India. And this is aggravated by corruption, which is really creating aberrations in society. So if we look at what is happening in our country, custodial killings, police torture, ill-treatment, there are no laws and policies which sort of can stem the kind of abuse which is being inflicted on communities by the police. And even if there are policies, these policies are not being implemented. And as a result of which you find that most of these violators are roaming around the country with impunity. If you look at the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, there are certain laws which give special powers to the police and to armed personnel. One of these is the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, which empowers soldiers in disturbed areas of the country